Everyone, I welcome you all to this video. And in the last video, we have discussed about SQL basics questions. So we discussed about the first set. Now in this video, we will be discussing about the second set of questions. So I will simply click on new query and it is going to open a new query window for us. And we will be using the same table, that is employees table, that resides in the SQL basics questions database. So this database is already selected. That was selected in the last video for SQL basics questions. And I will now be copying the questions to the query window, right? So I have the questions ready in the notepad. I've opened the notepad, Control A, Control C. Let's minimize it. And I will paste the questions here. And these are the questions and we need to answer these questions, right? So first of all, let's press enter here for question number 9. All right. I will first of all comment down all these questions. So I will select all of them. And then here at the top, I will simply click on comment out the selected lines. So these lines will be selected. Now let's try to answer each one of the questions. All right. So the very first question states that how do you select employees who work in IT department and have a salary greater than 75,000? So first of all, we can run the simple select statement to see the data once again. So here at the top, I will write select star from employees. So let's execute the statement written in line 2. And here you can see that we are having the following columns, that is employee ID, first name, last name, department, and salary. All right. So we need to tell about those employees who work in IT department and they have a salary greater than 75,000. So we can write select star from employees where department in the parentheses in single quotes, we can write IT. And then there is one more condition. So we can write where department in IT and salary is greater than equal to 75,000. If we will now execute the statement written in line 5, so this is our answer for question number 1. All right. Now let's come to question number 2. So in question number 2, we need to tell how will you find the employees who work in HR department or have a salary less than 60,000. So we can write select star from employees where department in HR, inside the parentheses, in the single brackets, we can write HR or salary is less than 60,000. So if either one of the conditions will be satisfied, so statement written in line number 9 will be executed, right? That is, either the department should be HR or the salary should be less than 60,000. So I will select the statement and I'll execute it. So these are the following records that we have in the output that you can see here. Now let's discuss about the next question. Question number 3. In this question, you have to tell how will you select the employees who do not work in the finance department. So we will write select star from employees where department not in, we can write in the brackets finance. So you can see line number 13. If we will now select the statement written in line 13, this will give us the data for all those employees who are not a part of finance, right? And this statement can be written in one more way. So we can use the not operator in one more way. So I'm writing it in line number 17 and I will write select star from employees where not department is equal to, in the single quotes, finance. If we will now select the statements from line 12 to 17, and if we will execute them, so you can see that we get two outputs for two select statements, and both the outputs are exactly the same. So you can write them in either way. Control R. Now let's discuss about question number 4. In question number 4, you need to tell how do you find employees whose salary is between 60 and 70,000 and who work in finance department. So there are two conditions that are to be fulfilled. So we will write select star, and we will have to use the AND operator. So select star from employees where salary between, we will be using between operator, 60,000 and 70,000. So salary has to be between 60,000 and 70,000, and the department has to be finance. So in the single quotes, we can write finance. If we will select the statement written in line 21, and if we'll execute it, so this is the data that we have, right? So you can see the data is visible for finance, and the salary is between 60,000 and 70,000. So you can write the statement in this way, right? Now let's talk about the other statement, that is the next question, that is question number 5. So here for question number 5, we have how do you find the employees who work in IT department and do not have a salary greater than 80,000. So we can write select star from employees where department equal to, in the single quotes, finance, and since it is written that they do not have the salary greater than 80,000, so it means the salary should be less than equal to 80,000. So we can write salary less than equal to 80,000. If we will now select the statement written in line 25, and if we execute it, so you will see that this is the required output, right? So they belong to finance department, the employees belonging to finance department, and salary is not greater than 80,000. We can write this a statement in one more way. So I'm writing it in line 29, and we can write select star from employees where department in finance, inside the single quotes, in finance, and not salary greater than 80,000. So if we will execute the select statement written in line 29, it is going to generate the same output, right? So let's execute the two select statements together, the one written in line 25 and 29 together, and let's see what is the output. So the output is exactly the same, and there is no difference between the outputs, and you can use any one of the statements to achieve the answer, to get the answer, right? So now let's talk about question number 6. So in question number 6, we have how do you find those employees who work in the HR or finance department and they have a salary greater than 65,000. So we can write select star from employees where bracket open, bracket close, inside the bracket we will write department in, where department in HR, in the single quotes, or department in finance, inside the bracket, and then outside of the bracket, we can write and salary has to be greater than equal to 65,000. So if we will now select the statement written in line 33, and if we'll execute it, you will see this is the output, right? So these candidates may either belong to the department HR or finance, and they have a salary which is greater than equal to 65,000, right? So as of now, we do not see any data from the HR department because candidates belonging to HR department might not be earning more than 65,000 or more. So let's run a simple select statement to check the data as well. So we will write select star from employees. And if we will execute this statement written in line 35, so if we will talk about the HR department, so 55,000, 60,000, and then 58,000. So all of them belonging to HR department in this data set, they have salary lesser than 65,000. That's why we can't see data for HR when we execute the statement written in line 33. All right. Now let's discuss about question number 7. So here we have how do you select employees whose last name starts with D and do not work in the HR department. So we can write select star from employees, where the last name, and we will use the like operator, last name like, inside the single quotes, D, then percentage. Because the first character of the last name has to be D. And also there is one more condition, that the department should be any other department other than HR. So we can write and department not in, inside the brackets, we can write HR. So it has to be any other department but not HR. So we will select the statement written in line 38 and let's execute it. So there is no such data, right? That's why we are not getting anything in the output. Again, if we will run the simple select statement to see the data that we have written in line 35. So let's check that for the candidates for whom the first last name starts with D. So we have this first character, then we have, we have first record, then we have fifth record, and then we have, all right. So all the employees whose last name starts with D, they belong to the HR department only. That's why we didn't see any data in the output, right? So you can still select this statement and execute it. So we do not get any data for this query, no problem. Because we are not having any data in the output, in the, data set for that condition. Now let's talk about question number 8. So how do you find employees who do not work in IT department and they have a salary greater than 70,000? So we can write select star from employees where not department equal to IT and salary is greater than 70,000. So we need to find all those employees who do not work in IT department, so not department equal to IT, and they have a salary greater than 70,000. So we will now select the statement written in line 42 and we will execute it. And again, there are no such employees in the data set. That's why we do not see any data. So all the employees who work in other departments apart from IT, all of them are having salary less than 70,000. So we will see the data set once again. So let's select this line number 35, and let's execute it. So we will see all those records where the department is other than IT. So the very first record, HR, salary less than 70,000. And then for IT, it is greater than 75,000, but the department doesn't be IT, right? So again, third record also less than 75,000. Then we have fifth record as well less than 70,000. Sorry, 70,000. Then for the next department, that is finance. So it is equal to 70,000, but we had to tell those records where it is greater than 70,000. And then other cases as well, if the salary is greater than 70,000, then it is an IT department only. So there is no such record. So that's all about the solution to question number 8. So we will not get any data. And now let's talk about question number 9. So this is the question number 9. So in question number 9, you need to tell how do you select employees who work in the IT department and either have a salary greater than 75,000 or the first name is Laura. So we can simply write select star from employees, bracket open, bracket close. So first of all, we will write this condition where we will have to write the where clause. So where salary is greater than 75,000 or first name is equal to Laura and the employees have to work in IT department. So we can write department in IT. So let's select the statement written in line number 47 and let's execute it. So you can see that we have following records. So record number 2, since the name, first name is Laura, so that's why we got this record in the output. And then we got other data set in the output because, and here although the salary is not greater than 75,000, but since the name is Laura, that's why we got the second record in the output. And for other candidates, other employees, you can see the department is IT, right? So that's why we got them in output. The department is IT, and also this condition is also being met that the department is IT and salary is greater than 75,000. That's why you can see record number 1 and record number 3 are present in the output. And we will say since the department is IT and first name is Laura, that's why second record is present in the output, right? So that's the reason we see these 3 records in the output. You should keep one thing in mind, that whatever is written after the AND operator or using the AND operator, that condition has to be met, right? Only that part, those records will be certainly shown. And then for the conditions written inside the parenthesis, either one of the conditions should be true. So either this condition has to be true with this condition, or this condition has to be true with this condition. So whatever is written after the end, it has to be true, right? Now let's talk about only then the corresponding output will be shown. Now let's talk about question number 10. So in question number 10, you need to find out those employees who do not work in the HR or IT department. So we can simply write select star from employees where the department not in, bracket open, bracket close, single quotes, HR, comma, IT. So if I'll select the statement written in line 51 and if I'll execute it, so you will see that we have the following records in the output, and for these employees, the department is finance, which is not HR, not IT, right? So that's all about the second set of questions, and I hope this video was helpful. I will provide this content in the resource section. You can download it from there and you can refer to it and you can practice along with me. So I hope this video was helpful. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye.